When you're buying a house, when you make an offer, the amount of escrow you put down in the offer will either allow you to get the property or not get the property. Find out why in just a minute. So when you're out buying a house and you make an offer, you're always going to put down what's called an escrow. That is the amount of deposit you're putting down. And that money is held by a third-party vendor. It's not held by the seller. It's usually a title company. So it's the amount of money that you're putting down throughout the closing process. So there's two trains of thoughts there. Well, just put something down, maybe like $500, or put a really big amount. So which amount you think is going to be more enticing to the seller? The answer is the larger amount, because the more you put down, the more serious you're going to look as a buyer. Because from a seller perspective, they're wanting as much skin in the game as possible from a buyer perspective. And if you're only putting down $500, they don't think you're a serious buyer. Now, I will tell you this, the typical escrow amount, which is put down, at least in Metro Orlando, is about 1% of the purchase price. So if it's a $500,000 home, you're putting down about $5,000. Now, if you're in a situation where there's multiple offers, if you want to separate yourself from other people, double that, make that $10,000. And that's going to make your offer more attractive because you're looking like a more serious buyer. Now, after you go after contract, there's three things that can happen to your escrow. Number one, if you make it all the way through the closing process, that escrow is applied to the purchase at the closing table. Number two, if the deal falls apart, maybe during the inspection process, and it's within the contingencies, you would get that full escrow amount back from the title company. Number three, which you never want to have happen, if you back out of the contract after you are past a contingency, like an inspection period or a financial contingency, you have the probability of losing that. So it's so important to stay on top of your escrow and the time frames. So if you do want to back out, you have the capability to do that and get that back. So as you can see, if you're able to put down a larger deposit or escrow compared to a smaller amount, that's going to give you a higher probability to win offers, and that's what you're looking for. If there's anything else we can do to help you make those offers on properties, please let us know. So don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube page and let us know your thoughts. Have you been through a process where maybe you didn't win a deal because the escrow was too small? Or did you unfortunately lose an escrow? Let us know what you think. We'd love to hear from you. And I hope that you are now real estate smart.